nail. It's not dead, but it's been permanently damaged. Nail's very loose. I'm just going to remove whatever's lifted. Shouldn't really bother you too much. I'm going to trim as short as we can, okay? Well, I'm happy. I'm happy here because it's not a routine case per se. Once we get it down, the maintenance will be much easier. So
I'm just gonna give you like a quiet brief about his case. He used to also, like his vascular doctor, used to let him go to a hyperbaric unit.
Yep.
And to help this case out.
But it didn't help.
And then I know he used to go like for
every day,
4 months.
4 months, every day.
Every day.
Every single day.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Did you even fit? You're not the small guy.
No.
Was it tight in there?
They gave me one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I visited him, I felt like I'm watching a movie. But it was reality.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? This is an alive nail. It's not dead, but it's been permanently damaged. So you know when we have callus and too much pressure? When we have too much pressure on the nail, we get a thick toenail.
Okay.
That's simple. Nail's always gonna grow like this, but because of Burgers, because of the problems with the healing, we're going to avoid removing this permanently for now. We see how well it is after we've trimmed it down, buffed it down, and I'm telling you, as long as you are on top of seeing it, it will never get like this again. Okay, that's the most important part.
So you gotta maintain it.
So we're going to go nice and slow, because I know it is very sore. How are you doing during winter time?
Oh my God! No.
This is also something I want to share with you.
They've been telling me you're not supposed to live in Canada.
Yeah, and I've been telling you like you gotta like reside off from the cold areas.
Yes.
Because like the cold is one of the main reasons that this to progress.
The cold doesn't help the blood vessels,
Not
right?
at all, not at all, man. But like I'm honestly not. He literally did not leave the house. Literally did not leave the house for a period of time, got him in a depression. You can see like it's been like affecting of him caring for himself even more. But I can see your big guns are. I'm so I'm so in love with this big gun. So you gotta need those ones.
Is it sore?
No,
is it sore?
So the big thing, obviously, it moves a lot. So I'm trying to hold it as still as we can as I trim it little by little down.
The big gun stuff, it's easier.
This is the big guns. It's going down. Yeah, it's. Are you being?
But it's still alive, right?
The nail's still alive.
It's good. That means there's a chance of getting healed. Well, hopefully not. It will not. It's gonna grow thick again,
But again, a nail like this does not grow at the same speed as a normal toenail.
Yeah.
So that's why when we trim it down to the bare nub, to the very back, it will take a very long time to grow. And as long as you know you're on top of it now and you know where to go, it should never get like this again. Well, there's a term for this. They call it an onychogryphotic nail. Sometimes they call it like a ram's horn. Onychogryphotic. But they call it a ram's horn. So you know how those rams, like that, because the nail gets really thick and sometimes starts to curl. Yours went straight.
Yeah, I've seen a progressive case on the TV.
On TV?
Yeah, his nails were like
it's
exactly forming like the thing that.
What was the name of the show?
Doctor 9012.
Was it on YouTube or was it on TV?
No, TV.
Okay. So, you doing okay?
Yeah.
At least now we know where to go.
You see it now. It's getting down there.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, even his activities, got very limited because of that. Walking becomes a little bit annoying. It's not a little bit. It's annoying for him. And I understand.
Even my wounds in my hands, this one is pissing me off.
The nature of this disease is.
I know. I can see that one's.
You were telling me today, like this nail on this one, it's so sore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Doing okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can see we're already down to the bottom.
I'm so excited to see that.
The difference is I'm going to trim as much as I can, and then I have a special file to shave it down even thinner so it's completely flat.
And sir, none of the wounds will like. You're not gonna touch anything of the alive.
No,
Like, it's not gonna get
no, we're not trying to aggravate the wound.
You're gonna like dry it out and.
Yep. So when we get to the other toe, my game plan would be just to remove the dead, damaged toenail, like we did with this, and now the medicine can get in. It can dry out properly. This is like a tent on top, and it's keeping all the moisture inside, and we need to expose it.
Exactly.
I just removed the bandages from this one. It's always covered.
Always covered, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, but we should have a very light bandage on it. Nothing too moist or too damp. Something that's airy, that allows air to get in.
Well, isn't it working down? Yeah, you want to see the big guns that the doctor has. No, all the tools is huge, in a huge scale. So you can hear already.
Well, your big guy can have a little nail. For a big guy, you gotta have a big one.
Yeah, he is already. And he's already cutting them.
Yeah.
And they're gonna trim them down and have
It
special.
doesn't make sense. If you have a big guy and a little tool, it doesn't mean you need a big tool for a big guy.
Of course.
They're gonna put.
And I've been fighting with this. I've been overweight for a long time of my life. I gained 285 kilos.
Kilos. So you're doing, that's a lot down.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But I did a sleeve, so that, you know.
Yep.
I lost 100 kilos.
Wow.
And last year, because I've been staying at home, I gained 40.
But the thing is, you're not a small, you're a tall guy, right? So you see this now? We're gonna buff this down, and it's gonna be smooth. Okay? No wound, no nothing that I see. Let's go to the other foot.
On a test, yeah. So I'm gonna take a picture and I'll send you.
So we'll do the normal nails first, and leave that one for last, okay? Get this one a little bit up. So these ones have been cut not too long ago, or they haven't really grown much since then.
Yeah, actually, it's been ages for my nails to grow in.
And the reason, poor circulation, means the nails aren't getting the right nutrition, and that's why they grow thick, crumbly, slow. And that also means why healing takes so long.
Of course.
And that's why I am very concerned about us doing a permanent removal. I do a lot of ingrown toenail removals or damaged toenail removal forever, permanent removal. But I told you, even normal healthy people with normal healing, some of them could have a very strong reaction to the acid.
Yeah.
And in your case, I guarantee you it's not going to be fun. And we just need to get this to heal up first on its own, and then we see how everything is after. This toe a little sensitive?
Yeah.
Okay, if anything's too much, you let me know. So I don't see an ingrown toenail on this one. Again, the wounds just happen because of unfortunately, the little blood vessels that become damaged underneath. So whenever you do see liquid or a wound, iodine, liquid, put the brown stuff on there.
Yeah, they're telling me, live with this thing for age. I've been using it on my hands, on my feet, on everything.
You okay here?
Yeah.
Does this hurt or not really?
Yes.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Nail's very loose. I'm just going to remove whatever's lifted. Shouldn't really bother you too much. I'm going to trim as short as we can, okay? Little by little. I think you banged it. Or maybe just the pressure from walking that caused it to come off. And unfortunately, it's not coming off on its own, is it?
No.
Honestly speaking, it came off yesterday.
Okay.
We were sitting on the table and he was,
This happened just yesterday.
yeah.
Oh.
He was sitting next to me like that side, and I was like, I was sitting that way. I was sitting that way exactly, sir. And I just didn't let my legs go onto the table, hit them by mistake, and I see the nails off. Yeah, it got busted.
At least you can still laugh at him. That's you didn't kill him. You didn't kill him.
Yeah. He's like, no. He's like, this is like a 2-in-1 deal.
So was it this pussy yesterday?
Yeah.
Or I mean, before you banged it, or no?
No, it was loose since before, but
Okay.
the hit made it loose.
It's made it looser.
Yeah, but it was loose from before, and it was thin as well from before.
Sorry, you okay? You're really tough.
Finally.
You okay?
Yeah. Pressure,
So much
man. The pressure, man.
Yeah,
Did you feel the pressure come off right now?
Yeah.
It felt better?
Of course.
Oh my god, that much pressure, huh? We're gonna go a little bit more, as much as I can. Now, the new nail is going to grow.
Yeah.
And what will happen, the new nail will grow attached. But this has to heal first. So the nail was going to take a long time to grow. A normal person takes around 6 months to 1 year. You might take the full year or longer, okay? But we're just going to use a lot of iodine to dry it out.
From the way it looks, you're sure that when it's gonna grow back, it's not gonna grow right.
It probably won't grow right.
It probably won't grow right the first time, but
It might always grow funky. But the difference is we can keep it managed here and filing it or trimming it short, where it's never going to get to a point where it's bothering you again.
It's,
Okay.
you know, it's you know, it's getting you in pain because you wanted this pain off, right?
Sorry.
I'm so pleased that you came here.
You okay?
Yeah.
So it looks like you had a very bad ingrown or curved nail. Was it very curved in the skin before? Or-
Yeah.
You can see how deep the groove is over here. There's no more nail in that area.
Yes.
Now it's exposed. Now we can dry it out. Now the medicine can work. The nails, I'm going to cut a little bit shorter, but that's about it. Okay? No more toenail, no more problem for now.
Okay.
And now we just have to maintain it. I'm going to do a little bit more. See, what's the point of doing this surgery? We just did it right now.
Yeah. It's like mini surgery, sir. And I guess you know, like it's freezing from the wounds. It developed.
Yep.
It took the same shape as the other toe.
Yes.
As you see, like it's curving, you know, outside.
Yep.
Which is the deformity that's happening in my back.
You gotta just.
I'm going to tilt you a little bit back. Don't worry. I'm going to scrape the dead skin first on the bottom, and then I'm going to buff all the nails down after, okay? All you got to do, call me Jonathan. That's it. So what we're going to do is buff down all the nails, smooth everything out, and then I'll do the cracked heels at the end, just to smooth them out a little bit more.
I've seen the TV show they move with like small laser stuff. I don't know.
What I'm using is a metal burr with a little bit of water, so there's no heat.
Oh.
Nothing should hurt. So just a little bit of cool water. If the water's too sensitive, you let me know, okay? The reason I use it is so there's no heat. Okay? So this is what's most important for you, is us filing it down super thin.
Perfect. I think, you know, I've been having some hard time wearing shoes.
For sure. There's no way you could be wearing shoes or anything.
You're gonna feel pressure on them, you know, because your nails already turning, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I've been a bit.
Yeah. And guess what? I told you, buddy, you gotta even buy a winter one. You haven't gone out in winter.
Yeah, man, I can't.
Yeah, I know you weren't permanent. But
No, the problem is
I think we get you the kid.
in cold weather and winter, they become very loose.
Yeah.
My my feet and my toes.
Yes, this is I've been noticed like many times. The time that he wakes up, like whenever he wakes up, I see his old fingers.
Look at this one now.
Ooh, it looks like new, man. I'm gonna take a picture.
So
of that.
this still has a little bit of a wound underneath, very small. We gotta keep going with the brown liquid on that one as well, okay?
Okay. Now it looks like a nail.
Yep.
What's the thing that the dentist uses?
It is. It is. It's a good drill.
You don't know how much this tool is amazing. It's like making them so fast, and it's cleaning in the area with water after.
Okay, so let me do the heel to raise this foot up, and that's it. So we can see much better now that underneath, there's no nail in the skin. It was just a thick nail on top. We trimmed it as short as we can. We buffed it as thin as we can, flat as we can. The best it's gonna be. We just have to make an appointment. Let's start first with 6 weeks.
Okay.
Come back in 6 weeks, see how the big toe's doing. You're just using the brown liquid 2 times a day if you can. Always keeping it covered with a light dressing. Doesn't have to be too tight, so moisture doesn't build up too much. This toenail is not going to bother you for a long time. That one should start to calm down. I know that other toe is very sore for you. This was, lifted nail. That should calm down. Okay? Come back in 6 weeks and see how we do. Now we just maintain these feet.
Definitely.
Looks good?
Lovely, man.
Looks better?
Honestly speaking, 5-star.
Hey, you guys are from UAE. There's like, 11-star down there. You guys